What's up, you guys? Happy Wednesday. All right, we're 3 days in. So, did a live yesterday, and I was talking about my daughter and the idea of playing to win and versus playing not to lose, right? And so, actually, I got a lot of you that reached out and kind of said that hit home. And by a lot of you, I mean like 10. My Facebook got hacked a while back, so I know not very many of you are seeing this. So do me a favor, if you see this, comment. It will start to help you see my stuff again and all that good stuff. But it's not about me. So here's the thing. So as I was thinking about it, so the idea of like playing to win versus playing not to lose. And then I got to thinking about losing versus playing not to lose, right? And I'm not talking sports necessarily. I'm talking life. I'm talking your health. I'm talking your business. I'm talking about all of those things that we're doing on a daily basis. And here's the thing. Like, I would rather in my life, and I would rather have you do this in your life, I would rather you go all in, like go all in, go balls to the wall, do all of the things and lose, right? And lose badly, right? Because if you do that, you took action, you made a choice, you went for it with drive and passion and action and joy and all of that stuff, right? Like, you went for it. So if you go for it because you're trying to win and you lose, you still won. Because what you get to learn along the way, right? In life, and we talked about this with Carson too, like in life, we lose more than we win, right? There are more times in our life that we fall down, that it doesn't work out, that, you know, that things just don't go exactly as we thought, than they do that you just win, right? You're like, I'm going for it. I got the goal. I hit the goal. Life is good. You know, I build a $1 million business in 6 months, whatever it is. Like, we don't usually win on the first one, right? But if you lose, what can you learn, right? And this is something we talk about all the time, is that you learn more from losing than you do from winning, right? So when you lose, you can look at, okay, what went well? What didn't go well? Where do I need to change? How do I need to readjust, right? You can ask yourself questions, and you can be contemplative, and you can take awareness and look back at what happened and then figure out how to win again, right? But the beauty of losing when you're trying to win is that you learn from it, right? But if you're in the energy, so trying to win and then lose, still great energy, right? Still expansion, excitement, joy, all of those things, right? If you play not to lose and you lose, I don't think you learn anything, right? Because if you play not to lose, you're like this the whole time. Oh, what's happening outside of me? Who's doing this? What's happening? You know, if we're on the soccer field, like, oh, that person came at me and I didn't do anything, right? But in life, if you're trying not to lose your business, you're trying not to lose your health, right? You're doing the bare minimum and hoping and praying that something doesn't get you, right? Like right now, there's so many of us hoping this invisible thing doesn't get us. Well, you know what? If you're playing right now with that game of like, well, I'm going to wear a mask and I'm going to get a vaccine and I'm going to do all these things, you're trying not to lose. You're hoping that this thing that you can't see doesn't get you. Okay, so if we're going to talk about health for a second, and obviously I'm really passionate about this and I haven't talked about it, so I'm going to be talking about it. Like, you are praying that this thing you can't see somehow doesn't get to you, right? That's a terrible strategy. What's a good strategy, right? So that's what not losing looks like. We've talked about COVID, okay? What does winning look like? Winning looks like managing your stress, moving your body, eating good, healthy foods, not drinking, not doing drugs, not doing any of the stuff that puts your immune system in a bad place. Okay, it means exercising, managing your stress, meditating, turning off the news, like all of that stuff. That's winning when we talk about your health, right? Not losing is hoping that if you don't leave your house, that this thing is never going to get you. Okay, well, there's always been viruses. There's always been stuff that are going to get you, right? And if you don't take care of yourself, it's going to get to you, right? Same thing in your business. If you're like, well, I'm just hoping my customers don't leave. Okay, your customers are going to leave. If you're out helping them and giving more and finding new customers and providing value, you're going to get more customers, right? Versus like praying that the people you have don't leave you, right? And so I really want you guys to think about, like, take a step back and really go, what energy am I showing up in? Because I feel like right now, a lot of the world is showing up in not losing. And we talked about this with our gym. Like, we definitely have been in that energy during COVID because we got shut down. We opened back up. We kept our doors really tight. Like, this is our crew. These are the people we trust to be in our bubble. Like, this is the energy we have. And we were in a place of like not shutting down, not losing, right? Instead of winning, right? Versus stepping out and saying, more people need to hear this message. We're going to invite the right people into our community, into our bubble, and we're all going to win together, right? And so we've all, I think, been there in the last 18 months in one way or another. So I just invite you to ask yourself, what does winning feel like to you? Okay, what does winning feel like to you? What is your relationship to losing? And how can you shift it if it's not a good one? And where in your life have you been playing the game, playing life, playing health, playing wealth of trying not to lose, right? And I invite you that if you do these things and you ask these questions, you are going to have massive changes and you're going to have some eye openings, and you're going to get to choose where you get to shift those things, right? Where you get to go, you know what? This is an energy of not losing, and I want to be the energy of winning, and this is what I'm going to change today. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Drop me a comment below. Give me a like, just so that more people see this. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.